Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany, your friendly plant-loving internet stranger, back with another video. Today I am going to be doing a really quick farmer's market unpack. I'm unpacking my farmer's market bag. I didn't get a ton of stuff today because I didn't need a ton of stuff. I really just went to get some leafy greens for the week and flowers. Let me show you what I got. I'm going to start with all of the boring stuff first. It's not boring. It's just not the star of the show. Let me show you what I got. So because I wasn't planning to get a ton of stuff today, I didn't pull out my big farmer's market bag. So I put most of my stuff in the bag that I was using as my purse, which means that some of my personal items now smell like chives, which is what I got. I got a bunch of herbs today. I'm trying to do more salads this week, and I want to toss them in a vinaigrette that I'm going to make using some fresh chives. I got fresh cilantro. I also got fresh oregano. Now, I do have oregano growing in my garden, but my oregano is, I think it's lemon oregano or something. It doesn't look like this. These leaves are really large. And I also got my herbs from a different place today. I usually don't pick up the ones that come in the plastic. I normally just get the ones that are like out, like the chives. I got these from different places, but these were more available and they were cheaper, so I ended up getting these. And a lot of the other places are not, they don't have cilantro, which I'm not the biggest fan of cilantro, but I'm going to put it in my vinaigrette, and I'm also going to put it in some cilantro lime rice. Honestly, it's probably going to be cilantro lime quinoa, so I wanted to have this on hand. I have purchased cilantro for the past, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, and it's just passed away in the refrigerator, so I want to definitely use this. I'm actually going to be doing a big vegetable prep later today. It's not going to be that big. I just need to like roast some sweet potatoes and prep those, get those peeled and stuff, and then wash some leafy greens for the next couple of days. I usually like to wash a bunch of leafy greens. Like in the morning, I'll wash a bunch for me to eat throughout the day. So if I have spinach, I'll wash the spinach in the morning, dry it with my salad spinner, and then I have it on hand for any meal that I might want to make throughout the day. I like to always add a little leafy green to whatever I'm eating, or if I'm making a smoothie, I can just put the spinach in there with it. I also got a bag of spinach. Oh, this is a marigold leaf that's in here. It was a casualty, but I got a half a pound of spinach. I really like this vendor that I go to, and now that it's cooler, the leafy greens look so much better. The last few times I've gotten leafy greens from the farmer's market, they were kind of wilted because it was really hot out. So I'm so glad that like the weather is stabilized. We're truly in fall season, so hopefully we stay in the 60s and like low 70s so that we maintain this fall weather. And I also got a bag of baby kale. This is like baby dino kale, which I really like, but I'm going to add this with my spinach. I have a little bit of arugula left that I'm finishing up from last week, so I do plan to eat salads quite a bit this week. I actually ordered meals because I knew I was not going to be in the right mindset to be cooking any large meals this week. So I have meals being delivered tomorrow, Cook Unity meals being delivered tomorrow. If you've never tried Cook Unity and you're interested in it, I'll add a code somewhere in the description or something so you can get my code, and I'll get some money off and you'll get some money off. But anyway, I like those meals, but they don't always have enough greens in them for me, so I like to eat them with like a side salad or put some vegetables like spinach or whatever right in there when it's cooking, and just have that to help supplement the meal. My fun treat this week was a sticky bun from a place that I don't really normally get baked goods from because I don't like how they have their stuff on display. A lot of the farmers market bakeries and stuff, like they just have their baked goods out open, which I don't always mind, right? Like if it's bread or something, I don't mind, but I got a sticky bun and it was just kind of exposed, and then wind was blowing and there were leaves going, and I was like, this feels like kind of questionable as to whether or not I should do this. Are there going to be leaves and stuff on my sticky bun? Maybe. I'm still going to eat it though. It looked really good, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to trust my immunity. I'm going to put this bad boy in the oven for a little bit, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to have faith that it's going to nourish my body and that nobody's cooties are caught up in the gooey goodness of the sticky bun. I also got a shallot. I usually get my shallots from Trader Joe's. Look how pretty this one is. The camera's making it look a lot brighter than it actually is in real life, but it's It's a very pretty color. I don't think I have any shallots right now from Trader Joe's. The ones I usually get from Trader Joe's are much smaller than this, and they're like purple. They have like purple skin. The skin on this one is like red. This shallot was on its own, it wasn't that much because it's pretty small. They were selling these for $9.99 a pound. I think I might have paid like $1 for this one, and it's a pretty big size, so I think I probably paid $1 for this one, which is more expensive than what I would pay at Trader Joe's. I think Trader Joe's are probably cheaper than $1 for like one shallot. But I needed a shallot for my dressing that I'm going to make to go with all my greens, and I didn't want to go to Trader Joe's, so I just picked this one up. I wanted to get some of the fresh, I mean it's all fresh, but I wanted to get some of the garlic that they sell at the farmers market, which is usually very expensive. I've seen garlic, and I guess it's garlic season right now, but they're selling it for like $12.99 to $13.99 a pound. I typically just get my garlic from Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or wherever I'm doing my grocery shopping. I didn't need any garlic, but before the season's out, I do want to pick up a bulb of garlic from the farmers market just to see if I can like taste the difference. I normally get my garlic from Trader Joe's or wherever I'm doing like my regular grocery shopping. I'm so curious to try like the garlic. This will be the first time that I'm trying like a shallot from the farmers market, so definitely before the season is out, like I said, I'm gonna try the garlic, and I won't be getting a pound's worth of garlic. I just would get one little bulb because I just want to try it. I also saw that they had turmeric and fresh ginger, but they were selling it for $21.99 a pound, so your girl passed on that one. But the ginger looks so pretty, and it's not like that raggedy looking brown skin ginger. No shade, that's the ginger that I usually use. It's like this soft skin pink ginger that I usually only see in the Asian markets, but somebody was selling it. A few people were selling it. There's one lady who is, I think she is Jamaican, because she always has an older lady with her sometimes who like clearly has a Jamaican accent, but they sell things like hibiscus tea and other Jamaican type things that I don't usually see at the other farm stands. I don't know, maybe I'll splurge in the next couple weeks. Probably not. Because I looked at it, I was like, how much is that? And the lady was like $21.99 a pound. I'm like, go ahead and put it back, girl. I'm not about to get that, but I want to try it. I want to try it because she also had the ginger and she had turmeric too. I ain't never seen no turmeric out here. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe I haven't been looking. This is the first time I'm going to this particular farmers market during like the fall season, so this is really the first time I'm seeing what all of the local producers have. But even if I don't eat that turmeric, I want to grow turmeric, so I might invest. I might come about that money, y'all. I might do it. I'm thinking about it. If the lady has turmeric, the next time I go, I might get one so that I can plant it. That's how I do. I'm gonna show y'all at some point all of the seeds that I've collected from like my farmers market find, because I'm out here I'm getting the bang for my buck, y'all. I'm eating this produce and I'm also saving the seeds so that I can grow them next year. Okay, y'all know I have a green thumb, so maybe I'll cough up that $21.99 and get that piece of turmeric so that next year I will be growing my own turmeric in my garden. I'll keep y'all updated on that. So that's all of like the boring farmers market stuff. Let me show you the exciting things that I got now. If you didn't know, it is dahlia season. Okay, now I was having a fit back in the springtime during peony season. Y'all know I love my peonies. Dahlias have been still in my heart as well though, and I want to show you the ones that I got today. So here's the first bunch of dahlias I got. So beautiful. These are like a peachy orange variety. I was talking to the lady that grows these, and I can't remember what she said they were called, but she was telling me that they're very labor intensive to grow and that they're native to ancient Mesopotamia, and they used to use them as a food source because the tubers grow like they're like potatoes, so they would eat them. Eventually they started, you know, like cultivating them for flowers, or that was just a byproduct. Fast forward to 2025 and we've got all these beautiful varieties of dahlia. She said that she puts, when they're like little tiny things. So this is something I had left over from a bouquet I had a few months ago, and I saved some of the like flowers to dry them and do crafty things with. But this is one that I saved, and I just have it in my dried flower pile right now. If it will focus, you can kind of see like this little flower looks, I don't know what this is. Could be a dahlia. No, it's not a dahlia. But how crispy it is and how hard it is. It reminds me of like an exoskeleton for an insect. So basically This is not a dahlia. I'm just showing this to you as an example. But she said when the dahlias are little and they're just like starting to open up, like the blooms themselves are pretty little, she puts a little sheer bag over top of them when they're tiny like this, so that as they continue to grow, they don't cross-pollinate, like the insects don't cross-pollinate them, and so that they can maintain their variety. So she says she goes through when each dahlia is young and puts a sheer bag over it, which is why they're so expensive. Well, I don't know if that's why they're so expensive. This is a premium bloom, like dahlias are premium blooms, but I'm assuming that because they are very labor intensive for the growers, that contributes to like why they cost so much. Anyway, let's just take a moment to appreciate this beautiful. I need to figure out how I can preserve dahlias. I've already figured out how to preserve my ranunculuses. I've been doing a lot of crafts with those. Can't wait to share. The shape of the dahlia leaves, I'm gonna have to figure that out because I will have to flatten these first in a book before I do any crafts with them. But they're gonna be on display in my home for a while. I'm not just gonna like rip the petals off right now. I'm gonna enjoy them, and then I'm gonna do something so that I can enjoy them forever. They're so beautiful. I can't get over this. Look at this. Look at how pretty these are. Oh my gosh. I was walking. I feel like such a celebrity when I be walking with my flowers because I got 3 bouquets today. So here's the first bouquet of dahlias. I got them all sitting in a Home Depot bucket. I got them all in a Home Depot bucket right now so that they don't get crushed when I lay them down. And then from that same lady, I got this like light purple variety. There was a big red one on here too, like a large red burgundy one. That, funny enough, was what drew me to that bouquet. And y'all, when I went to pick up my matcha, I heard something. I was waiting for my drink and I heard something fall behind me. I turned around. Why my freaking bloom popped off the flower, look at the stem, and fell. And I was like, okay. So you know what I did? I picked this up and brought her home. I put her in the bag. Look at her. So freaking cute. I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, but this one is already one that, I mean, it's like detached, so I can start crafting with this one or start doing something with this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I certainly wasn't about to just throw it out or leave it on that cafe floor. It sucks though. I really wanted to like have this one out, but maybe I'll dry it or figure out how to preserve it some kind of way. I don't know. Last but certainly not least is also marigold season. This is honestly one of my favorite times of year because I love fall, but I love the fall flowers as well. I'm gonna go get some hanging baskets to put around my house. Hanging basket with mums or something that looks really pretty. But marigolds. I have marigolds around my house, but I also got this giant bouquet today. Look at these. Look at how full these marigolds are. Oh my gosh, so pretty. These flowers look so electric orange on camera, but they're actually like that color. They're a little bit lighter on camera. They're a little darker in real life, but they're very vibrant. I mean, if you've seen the marigold, you know what it looks like, right? So I am going to have a nice little time today arranging some flowers. I'm really excited about these marigolds too. I haven't purchased any marigolds so far this season, so this is my first marigold purchase. I normally get, or have I might be lying. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I bought some earlier, but I got them from they weren't from the farmer's market. I think they might have been from Trader Joe's, maybe I'm lying. I don't remember. Anyway, I got these today. Clearly, I'm showing them to you. Really happy about these. So yeah, one of these has like loose flowers, which is why I just lost a petal. And then when I was in the car on the way back home, I lost another petal in the back seat. And then it was a petal in my spinach bag. So these are pretty sturdy again, but there's one that's kind of like losing her hair in here, but that's okay. We're going to get her together. These are all my dahlias. I was walking around the farmer's market like this, y'all. Just a sight to see. Stunting on them with these flowers. I just feel so expensive and luxurious when I'm carrying flowers. I just want to carry them, and then everybody's looking, and I had to put a hand up to a couple because the man was getting a little bit too, you know, close and wanted to, I love your dahlias, and was touching them. I said, And you know what? I'm wondering, did he touch? You know what? Did he touch? If he touched the red one, now if that red flower, this one, if this would have fallen when he touched it, he would have been walking me over to get me another bouquet because I wasn't playing those games with anybody. The way I was carrying these, like they were like I was carrying infants in my hand. This is the end of the haul. I really just wanted to show y'all the flowers. Spinach and whatever is cool. I'm gonna eat that. But like I'm about to be basking in the aura of these flowers because look at them. Look at these. Look at them. They just all are so pretty and different and unique and beautiful and happy looking, and they're gonna make me happy when I look at them. I saw a couple of little bugs crawling out of them, but you know what, that's okay. I just smashed it with my finger and I kept it moving, and it didn't even freak me out. I'll deal with the bugs because look at how pretty the flowers are. I'm gonna just hold them for the rest of the video. All right, y'all, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a favor and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this. Give this video a thumbs up for me, and look at my flowers. Let's get a thumbnail. Got them. All right, y'all, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. Bye.